Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today, excuse my voice, I'm getting over the creeping crud. But today is Super Bowl Sunday. Woo! And guess what other day it is? It is also my second day for Air Fryer February, put on by Mary Ellen over at Prepper Potpourri. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for inviting me. I absolutely love this collaboration. I like all of them this time of year from January all the way through March. It's a good one. So I received this Typher dome so graciously from Typher to use on these videos and give you a rundown of how this works and all of the pertinent information, as well as a coupon code for 10% off. It's Linda 10 off. And the way to get there is right down below, but I've also got a link to the channels and the playlist for this collaboration. Mary Ellen has put together some really great creators to show us some different air fried recipes or ideas of what you can do with your air fryer. And today I'm making enchiladas. I'm going to use a foil pan. I have conquered and I've used this quite a bit. I actually, since my last video, I've made several things, including pancakes, that came out perfect. Once I got the air fryer linked or synced to my phone so I could use the other settings, it was a piece of cake. So what we're going to do is we're going to make enchiladas, and they're cheese and pork enchiladas. I've got some home canned pork here in a spicy broth, and I'm going to drain off the broth and shred that pork. It's fall apart tender. Shred the pork up in this bowl, but we're going to have to soften up these corn tortillas. And then there's 10 of them in here. I'm not going to use all 10. And this is nice because I can make just a small pan for my husband and I. We don't have a ton of leftovers. I feel like enchiladas are best fresh. So, that being said, let's get started. Come on in and we'll get it started. Okay, so I have got my pan here heating up on the burner. Put a little bit of olive oil, and this is the olive oil I get at Costco. What a great olive oil this is. Ooh, and it's leaking. That's not good. Okay, we got to wash that up. Hold on. Hold, please. I'm not sure if it's leaking or if we're going to have to find out here. Anyway, I'm going to use that in my pan as well. And we'll see. Okay. That doesn't feel like it's leaking. But I definitely have a spot over here. Got a little bit on there. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Okay, and the tortillas. I wait till the oil gets hot. These are corn tortillas. I believe these are 6-inch tortillas. It says super size, super soft. I'm going to make sure the oil's hot. And it's not quite hot enough yet, but we'll get it there. This is why having a gas stove is so magnificent. I really, really, really need it. My gas stove back up and running. I did bring it with me as well as my fridge from the old place. We are in escrow. So yay! The very first people that came and looked at it, I didn't even have to put it on the market. They're buying the house, so it's a good feeling. I didn't have to do anything, jump through hoops, nothing. Just, it's such a great little house. If I could have picked it up and plopped it right where this one is, I would have. That's okay. We're gonna enjoy every. Ooh, don't tear your tortilla. So I'm gonna manage these with a spatula instead. Yeah, that one that's torn won't matter. We'll get it. And I'll be needing more oil as we go along. I also want to dab the excess off of, you know, each tortilla as they go down. This is how I do my tacos as well. So you're not really trying to cook them or brown them. You just want to get them pliable. Okay, pliable. Pliable, pliable. Okay, and dabby dabby. That's probably the last one with that much oil. And we're going to keep going. All right. When I get all of them done, I'm probably going to do 6 or 8. Okay, so we've got our enchiladas beautifully rolled. I'm going to pour sauce. We're going to sauce them up. And like I said, this isn't like my sauce at all, but it'll do. It's not bad. And these little enchiladas are going to love it. So don't worry about it. We want to pretty much cover all the edges. We don't want the tortillas to dry out or get hard, because they can. Okay? That's it on that. And we're going to cover this with cheese. Oh my gosh. Cheesy enchiladas. And these aren't going to take that long. I'm going to bake them. Look at that. Spot on the cheese, man. Oh, I'm so excited. Very excited about this. And I'm excited because this is one of my husband's favorites. When we go out to eat, if we go to a Mexican restaurant, he'll order enchiladas. All right, so now we're going to get I've got my Typher linked up to my iPad, and I am going to, you've got air fry, reheat, roast, dehydrate, bake, toast, grill, griddle, broil. All of them work fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on bake, and I'm going to bake it. We'll do 350. I think I want to edit that down a little bit. I think I'm going to edit that to 330 and set that, and then edit the time to 15 minutes. Let's see how that does. Because when I did them before, 20 minutes was too long. So we're going to do it like that. And it's really nice because use the timer control. Oh, you can actually add a probe in there too, but I just wanted to see what that was. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. Back. Okay, it doesn't want to select mode. We'll just do timer mode. Okay. And I wanted to hit start. Whoops. Start. Okay. Why? And, okay. No, let's later. Okay, I've got it all set. So 330 degrees for 15 minutes. I am going to put this into the air fryer right now. It's probably going to want to preheat, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me grab this. Looks like I may have okay. Oh, I know what happened. I did a grilled cheese is what I did, and there was a little bit of remnants in there. Sorry about that. So take your tray out. You're just going to put this right on the bottom. You can, you could put the enchiladas right in this tray, without a foil pan. You're just going to have more cleanup. And I'm very much would like less cleanup today. Okay, I'm going to hit start here. And off she goes. That should change on the screen. There we go. It went to 330 for 15 minutes. And okay. And start. Okay, timer's counting down. Isn't that nice? And this is how quiet it is. You literally can hardly hear it. It's wonderful. And that's on the bake. Air fryer is no louder. The griddle setting, you can't hear it at all. It doesn't make any noise. So, all right, we'll be back when these are done. I'll let you know if I do any adjustments, but enchiladas in the air fryer is a win-win. I don't have to heat up a big oven to do 7 enchiladas in a little 8x8 pan. So yeah, I'm excited about this. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna open up this jar and drain off all the liquid, which is almost a cup of liquid. We don't want all that in there. There's no need for that to be in there. None whatsoever. Let me rinse my hands. And, you know, when you're cooking, it's wash, wash, rinse, wash, wash, rinse. It's a lot of washing and rinsing. Okay, so I've got that. Let me grab a fork. It's the easiest way to get that shredded up. There's still a little liquid in there. I might have to hold that stuff in there. There we go. And this has some really good flavor. It's got onions and this is a fair amount of meat. It's probably more than we'll need for this recipe. So if I was making like a pork stew or something with this, I would use everything that was in the jar. But because I'm not, I'm just going to smash this up. And you could do this. I could put a glove on, which I would if I was going to do it by hand. But you can see how tender this is. It just makes for such a moist and tender enchilada. I will need gloves to put them together, but not quite yet. And I've got some leftover Trader Joe's enchilada sauce. This is pretty good. It's not as good as my homemade, but I am completely out. That canning project is on the horizon. And don't forget, Typher is also sponsoring these videos, so they will be giving away one of these to a lucky recipient who leaves a comment in one of the videos, and it'll be a random picker of which video and then a random picker of the comment. So super excited for you guys. Somebody's going to win this amazing air fryer. I mean, I've never been able to do pancakes in an air fryer. My first attempt of it without having it synced was a struggle, but certainly wasn't a fail. They just weren't as pretty as when I did them the second time. And I've done grilled cheese in here, bacon, chicken. I've been putting it through its paces, and it is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So we're going to add some of this enchilada sauce. I do have another can if I run short here. I did enchiladas in this as well. And you want that meat nice and moist and saturated with the enchilada sauce, so don't be shy when it comes to that. Okay, now, and these aren't spicy. They're just so savory and delicious, and especially, I've been feeling under the weather for the past 3 or 4 days, so this will be nice to have something that I haven't had yet, or that I haven't been able to eat. I just haven't had much of an appetite. So I'm going to go over to the stove, and we're going to get started on these tortillas. Okay, so I'm going to get my pan ready. I did 7. I don't know why. That's felt like a good stopping point. And there'll probably be leftover meat, which I can add a little bit of barbecue and turn that into pulled pork sandwiches as well. So the enchilada sauce is not going to make that big a difference in the end, if that's what I need to do. Okay, my pan is nice and oiled. The tortillas have been softened. They're beautiful. I'm super excited about this. Okay. I want more cheese than meat, if that makes sense. I did grate up some mild cheddar and some Monterey pepper jack. So we've got a nice amount here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just, really a thin line of meat. Neither one of us are big meat eaters, so, but we definitely are big cheese heads. Okay, yeah, I want cheese, lots of cheese. And I should have scooched it this way, but that's okay. And we're just going to roll it. We're not going to tuck any ends. We're just rolling it in, and the best you can, right? And then seam side down. Boop. Perfect. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a better little roll up. Okay, now this one, get a little bit of meat, tiny little bit, about an ounce of meat across that. And if you're a big, heavy meat eater, well then, by all means, stack it up. But we're not, so. Okay. And we're going to get in here with some, okay. Tuck it and roll. And the gloves are just so you keep your hands clean and we don't have to worry about getting anything under my nails or anything like that. So it's an easy cleanup. Okay, another ounce of meat. And like I said, this is about, a pint jar will hold a pound of meat. So I could have probably done, if I had a big crowd coming, I could have done a whole, 9x13 pan of enchiladas, and for pennies on the dollar, because I believe all of the pork that I have canned that's down there now was 88 cents a pound. Can't get those prices now, but that's okay. We did, and it was delicious. Okay. We're going to have to save some cheese for on top, because melty. And I'll show you on the iPad how the app works, because it really does. I didn't think that it was necessary until I started working with it. The app makes this so easy. All right. And these are not super huge, so I would imagine we'll probably each have 2. I might have just 1, to be real honest. I haven't had much of an appetite, so. Oops, just making a cheese mess. Okay, let's get this rolled. Rolling. Come on, let's get you rolling. I've got 2 more here, so I can push one in and push one on the end. And then we're good to go. Look at that. We did it. I may have to grind up a little more cheese, but hey. Grate up, not grind. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think. Maybe not. We are so close. Takes 2 seconds, though. Literally. Okay, now scoot these and do them all seam side down so they don't open up on you. And look at that. Here's my one that had the tear in it, the very first one. We're going to go ahead and get some meat down on it. And a little bit of cheese. Yes. And lots of cheese. Yes, please. Okay. And pull that back and roll away. And nobody knows there's a tear in that. It is not going to matter one little bit. But look how cute. Look how perfect. Okay, let me off camera grate some cheese and to put on the top because I definitely want cheese on there, and I'll come back and dress these up. Just to let you know, if you needed to add time, you can. If I open it at the end and it looks like I need more time, I can add more time to it. But I think it's going to be perfect. Everything is cooked. It just needs to heat through, melt cheese, and we're ready to eat. So, all right, guys. Let me know in the comment section, do you ever make enchiladas in your air fryer? Have you tried? Or what odd thing have you actually done in the air fryer that you've not seen on YouTube? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, guys, we are 39 seconds away from enchiladas. I'll probably need to let them rest a little bit before I take them out of the container, but I wanted you to hear when this happens. I lowered the temperature even further to 310 right here on the screen, but it lowered it right there too. So you're totally in control either way. Do you have to have this on? No. I actually was watching a video for a minute while I was waiting. And now, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's quiet. It's so quiet. But wait till you see. Okay. Super exciting. Oh, Buddha's ready. Cooking is complete. That's awesome. All right. All right. Look how beautiful these look. They look gorgeous. Look at that. Pork enchiladas. Cheesy, porky. I'll put this back in. So this does not live here on this temporary island. It lives over in the corner over there. And when you do unplug it, I will tell you, you will have to resync it to your phone or to your iPad. And then it will always have a little Wi-Fi thing up here and you'll be connected. But for the video purposes, it's easier for me to show you over here on this temporary island. So I'm going to let these rest for about 5 minutes and go see if my husband is ready for dinner. And I'll take one out and I'll give you a taste test. I don't know that I'll be able to eat a whole one, but I can give you a true taste test and show you what the consistency is. And they smell really, really good. So I do need to get a couple pictures and we'll be on our way. Good, I'm so excited. It's super exciting. So the top is kind of crispy. The cheese kind of crusts over. And that enchilada sauce soaks into those tortillas. So good. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's see if we can get one of these out of here. I can actually probably just take this one right here. This end jobby. And, oh yeah. And I see, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I am super excited. And they're cheesy and saucy and yeah, they're phenomenal looking. I am going to keep that right there because you know who is next. Okay, let me get you up here so you can see. Okay, let's see how these came out. They look phenomenal. Ooh, they're cheesy. Cheesy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if I can do this. I can. Look at that. I think I have it and then I don't, and I really did the whole time. Okay, so look at that. Cheese and meat and sauce. Saucy. You can put sour cream on these. Mm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely wonderful. It's not too spicy. The meat is super tender. The cheese just adds to it. It is phenomenal. My husband is going to love these. So I'm going to get him a plate ready with some sour cream. You could do some guacamole. You could actually put some fresh lettuce and tomatoes on here if that's what you wanted. But this is a winner enchilada dinner. And I hope it inspires you to try your hand at enchiladas in the air fryer. And if you can, or if you have a Typher Dome air fryer, this is definitely the ticket. So super easy. What, it took 15 minutes to bake this off. Perfect. Okay. I'll see you next time with another delicious recipe, quite possibly using the Typher Dome air fryer 2, Typher Dome 2 air fryer. And I hope that whoever's watching right now, you win. Okay, so leave a comment. Go watch all the videos. Leave comments. Join in on the conversation and enjoy the process. All right, guys. Thank you, Mary Ellen and Typher, for including me in this collaboration. I love it. We absolutely loved these enchiladas. They were so good. And I hope you try them. I hope that if you've got an air fryer, you definitely step outside the box. You might be staying in to expand what you can do with it.